Have you ever felt like you were in a season of heartbreak, isolation, or just profound difficulty? It's so easy to think that we're being punished, or that God has rejected us, or maybe it's just a string of bad luck. But what if I told you that for those with a divine calling, these moments are something else entirely? They're preparation. Before God uses anyone mightily in the public sphere, He often processes them in private. It's a period of refining, isolating, and sometimes, by design, even destroying them. But this destruction isn't meant to defeat you. It's for your deliverance and your transformation. It's the refining fire that forges a character strong enough to carry the weight of His glory. This divine process of breaking is absolutely essential. So today, let's explore 8 profound reasons why God must first break the person He intends to use. First, this breaking process makes us aware of what truly matters. We spend so much of our lives distracted by illusions, false securities, and the noise of temporary comforts. When God removes those false props, it can feel like everything is falling apart. But the shattering of those illusions is the gateway from the person you once were to the person you are destined to become. Think about Abraham. He had to leave his homeland, his place of comfort, to reach the land of promise. In the same way, we often have to surrender what feels comfortable right now to step into our next purpose. Second, destruction severs connections with things that are actually damaging you. In John chapter 15, Christ taught that the Father prunes every branch that bears fruit so that it can bear even more fruit. This is a process of cutting before growing. God might remove relationships, careers, or even dreams that seem good on the surface, but are spiritually draining or pulling you away from His presence. What often looks like rejection in the moment is actually divine protection and redirection towards something infinitely better. The third reason is that this breaking process creates a heart that hears God's voice clearly. We live in a world that is saturated with noise. It's a constant clamor of opinions, notifications, and distractions. Often, the only way God can get our full, undivided attention is by silencing the chaos around us. Moses didn't hear God's call in the opulent palace of Pharaoh. He heard it in the desolate quiet of the desert. So if you find yourself in a season of isolation, feeling silenced and lonely, understand that this is often God's personal classroom. He's training you to discern His subtle voice amidst the noise of the world. Our fourth reason: destruction demolishes the illusion of self-sufficiency. One of the greatest lies we tell ourselves is that we can succeed and thrive through our own willpower, our own strength, and our own intellect. But God doesn't anoint our strength. He anoints our surrender. His power is made perfect in our weakness. It's like the alabaster box in the Bible. It had to be broken for the perfume to fill the room. In the same way, we must be broken open and surrendered so that the fragrance of God's glory can pour out through us. Fifth, this process gives birth to an unshakable purpose. This breaking isn't just about humility. It's about a complete reformation of your identity. You can't truly know who you are until God dismantles the masks you wear and the person you thought you were supposed to be. Think about Jacob. He wrestled with God and was changed forever. He walked away with a limp, but also with a new eternal name, Israel. You're not breaking down. You are breaking open, revealing the true self that God created within you from the very beginning. Number 6 is that destruction trains you for both battle and compassion. Before God grants you the crown, He often provides the cave. Look at David. He spent years hiding in the cave of Adullam, hunted and on the run, before he ever sat on the throne as king. In those difficult times, God is not only training your hands for war, but He's also training your heart to have empathy. Suffering teaches us compassion, patience, and true authority. Without being broken, a person might assume that success is all about their own effort, instead of the grace and power of God working through them to serve others. Seventh, this process separates the worldly from the called. God purifies us by stripping away our pride and all the unnecessary excess in our lives. Remember the story of Gideon's army? It was drastically reduced from thousands down to just 300 men. A decrease in followers, friendships, or influence isn't always a sign of failure. Often, it's divine filtration. God is clearing the stage so that His glory won't be mixed with human ambition or the superficiality of the flesh. He wants to make sure that when the victory comes, He alone gets the credit. And finally, our 8th reason. The breaking prepares you for multiplication. There's a sacred, repeating pattern that we see in the miracle of the 5 loaves and 2 fish. The blessing was received, it was broken, and then it was distributed to feed the multitude. God will never break what He does not intend to bless and multiply. So if you feel shattered right now, if you feel like you're in a million pieces, it could be that you're being prepared for distribution. You are being prepared to become a blessing, a source of strength, and a spiritual meal for many others. Your break-in is destined to feed a multitude. So embrace this truth today. The seasons of destruction are temporary, but the anointing they bring is eternal. Your brokenness is not the end of your story. It's the powerful beginning of your true ministry. After the refining fire comes the glory, and after the crushing of the heart comes the oil of anointing. You are being made new. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content. I'd love to hear your story in the comments below. See you in the next video.